Listen, it does not need to be a new year, a new you. It just needs to be a new year, a healthier you. Because sure, okay, they trying to take us down at every front. So get some TLC products and up that metabolism and up that energy and up that immune system, okay, that digestive system. Get that all together with these TLC products right here. And don't forget, okay, sign up for ifyoucanmove.com and become a part of the online gym and shed the pounds, honey. We're starting a new challenge on January 3rd, and I would love to see y'all there. Get the links down below. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back for another Real Housewives of Atlanta review. Y'all, I'm some tired, okay? Y'all know the challenge is popping off right now, that new challenge, and we just started 2-a-days, and I mean 30 minutes, you know, a workout, 2-a-days. So I'm just kind of real tired right now, but the panel is tonight, so I wanted to make sure that I got my video done and recorded before we went on the panel, okay? So y'all, let's talk about Riley and Candy in Mama Joy's, okay? The episode starts off with them trying to teach Riley how to clean up behind herself, because all of these years that has never been of importance to Candy to teach Riley how to clean up behind herself, okay? Listen, I have said this before, that there is nothing wrong with people with money, especially black people with money, you know, bestowing upon their children the riches. Okay, there is nothing wrong with that. But I feel like I don't care how much money you make, unless your child is going to take your money with them when they leave, when they grow up, please teach them how to take care of themselves. Teach them how to clean up behind themselves as they are getting older. It doesn't have to be an everyday thing, but once a week, let Consuela or whoever the maid is, okay, clean up everybody else's part of the house except for Riley's. Clean up your own bathroom. Clean up your own room. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you don't pay for anything. So why can't you clean? That's the responsibility factor. But at the same time, you know, Riley got into NYU. So we can't act like she wasn't doing anything with her free time. She was definitely in the books. And, you know, Candy should be so proud. Candy should be so proud of Riley. You know, it's been a journey to watch Riley grow up. But how am I supposed to ignore the nose job? I want to. I really want to. You know what I'm saying? But when I know that y'all like actually went out and did that shit, like it's kind of like, And then when we saw the montage of when Riley was a little girl up to now, it was just kind of like, like, you know, you should have left it alone. And I hate to keep pressing that because I know I'm a little too bothered by the black girls getting those jobs. I know people tell me that all the time. Bonnie, why you let that get you so upset? Who cares what other people are doing? It's just like every other surgery. Okay, if you say so. But I'm going to just say right now, all I can see is her nose. That's all I can see. Poor little Ace. He know how to clean up. He was also very sad. I want to go with Riley. It was adorable. Ace is adorable. Lil Blaze is adorable. Candy has made some beautiful kids. But see, Todd is going to make sure that Ace knows how to take care of himself. That Blaze knows how to take care of herself, okay? See, the thing here is that Candy wanted to spoil the shit out of Riley, and there was nobody else to counteract that spoiling. You know what I'm saying? Grandparents spoil all on their own. You know what I'm saying? So you add the grandparents spoil from Mama Joyce on top of the Candy spoil because I got money and your daddy not here. So I'm making up for all of that. And yeah, you pretty much get, you know, a 18-year-old girl who you just paid for, you know, thousands of dollars for a nose job, and she can't wash a damn tub or a toilet. Child, I guess. Congratulations, Riley, on getting into NYU, girl. I'm sure Riley will be doing big things with her life in the future, okay? Cynthia, Kenya, and Latoya meet up. Kenya sent Latoya a somewhat naked picture of herself. First of all, how you gain weight and then that's the picture you sent? Like, that don't look like weight gain, Kenya. Did you Photoshop that picture, Kenya? Like, I'm just asking. If you didn't, it's fine. I still don't believe that Kenya's ass is real. I don't. I feel like Kenya got a little boop boop and has been working that thing out ever since. Do you know why? Because it looks too big. Because it looks too big for her legs to me sometimes. Okay, I could be wrong. She swear up and down this reel. I still don't believe it. Okay, so can we talk about how thirsty it is for Kenya to want to do this bi-curious storyline with Latoya? Child, you better stop playing before, you know, you wake up in the middle of the night with Latoya's face in your place. Okay, shout out to Roxanne. I'm just saying, like, I just kind of feel like I'm over, ever since Nicki Minaj pretended to be bisexual, I am over people playing like they are part of the community just so that they can get the community to surround them. You don't need to do that. Diana Ross didn't need to make out with a woman in order, you know, for her to get all the gays behind her. Like, if you are talented, if you cute, if people like you, they will gather, okay? But to me, it just seems as if Kenya is trying to get y'all to stop talking about Mark. And I feel like it's a thirsty ass attempt to do so. Okay, you're not really interested in Latoya. You're just happy to have somebody that is, you know, up your ass because Cynthia has resigned. Y'all still friends, but I still feel like Cynthia has resigned from being, you know, up Kenya's ass. I think the last time, you know, she wanted to be up somebody's ass, it was Nene. So she's no longer, you know, doing that. That's no longer her position in the friendship circle. Here come Latoya with Kenya as the screensaver on her phone. I said, bitch, first of all, even if I did get a naked picture from my husband, from a boyfriend, from a girlfriend, child, if I got a naked picture from anybody, it was never going to be my screensaver. What is that about? Something is wrong with Latoya. Cynthia is annoyed by Kenya and Latoya's energy. And she's like, child, who thirsty now? I said, Cynthia, thank you for clocking it. You weren't the only one. So Candy calls to talk about this party that Kenya is making her pretend is her party. But we all know that it is Kenya's party for Cynthia and Chill. They do this little modeling scene where they model the lingerie. And it was just kind of like, wow, y'all really have nothing going on this season. They stayed, you know how you can tell they don't have much going on in the season? When they stay in scenes too long. You know what I'm saying? And there were a few times where I felt like they stayed in a scene longer than they normally would. And I feel like this is one of those times. However, I think Cynthia's ass looks amazing. So I was not upset at all. I thought it was funny when her braid got caught, well, her twist got caught on the rack. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, you guys, you know, a cute enough scene, I guess. Not really much going on here except for Kenya and Latoya's thirstiness to, you know, pretend to want to sop each other up like a biscuit. So Lauren goes over to Portia's with hot dogs from Varsity. That's right, not the hot dog king, but Varsity hot dogs. Okay, she was like, girl, I know we're not together, but that's still family. Okay, you can't be bringing in the competition's hot dogs. Child, you gotta love Portia, bruh. She be down no matter what. All right, Portia's a vegan. She's going through, you know, this little vegan diet, and she says it really heightens your sex. I was just like, oh yeah, something to put in the back of my mind. I need to ask Kiara LaShae about that because her and her husband are vegan, and I'm interested because I swear they look like all they do is hunch and have children in between working out. So I'm gonna have to ask her that. Anyway, so Portia is writing a book. Okay, she said there are things that I want the young ladies to know, you know, that she learned throughout her journey. And I can appreciate that because I feel like she definitely has some jewels to give. Okay, anybody that could teach how to go from being a ditzy housewife to a boss ass housewife on a internationally syndicated television show on every Sunday night. I just feel like Portia definitely has something to offer the girls in book form. So good for her. Okay, you better get that Simon & Schuster, that audible.com money, girl. Okay, make sure you go ahead. And if you're gonna read your own audio book, be good about it, Portia. Okay, don't be up there fucking up the audio book because that's the only thing I do now that my eyes are so bad. I love books and I used to read them a lot. All right. But now I buy books so one day when I can read again, they are there. They discuss how she appreciated Kenya's present to the baby. It was a Rosa Parks doll. I had no idea. That is very cute. And now Lauren is feeling maybe that she should have let Kenya come. But I feel like, no, your feelings were right. You should have done exactly what you did. In all honesty, you shouldn't have let Cynthia muscle you into inviting her ass, because that's what that was. Let me ask you, oh, can I bring her? Yeah, no, nobody says you could bring her. I wasn't going to invite her. I don't understand why you had to push it. But either way, I think it was best for Kenya not to be at the party regardless. So Portia tells her, girl, don't worry about that. I'll thank her. It'll be fine. Don't even worry about that. And I was just like, I know that's right, child. Ain't nobody got time to be worrying about what the fuck going on with Kenya's ass, okay? Because sometimes Kenya likes to make a mountain out of a molehill depending on who it is. And we'll get to that because that happened at the end. So they talk about Portia not living with their father as a child, okay, because Miss Diane and Portia's daddy had broken up, or he had went and got, Lauren's mama pregnant. I feel like they were broken up by that time, okay, but either way, Miss Diane was saying how she put the bullshit aside for the kids, to the point where Lauren's mom would call her in the middle of the night when she thought she was having a baby. And I was like, see, Miss Diane, I knew I liked you, Miss Diane. That's what I'm talking about, okay? Because I tell y'all all the time that my people put the shit aside for the kids, okay? And that means you don't argue, you don't make the kids feel bad, you don't create dissension amongst the siblings just because of whatever happened with the parents' relationship. They handled that shit the way they were supposed to, okay? Sometimes marriages, relationships just don't work out. So it's unfortunate that Portia didn't get the version of her dad that Lauren got. Lauren got kissed on the forehead every morning and all of that type of shit. And I get that. You know what I'm saying? My daddy used to make me breakfast every morning, okay? It wasn't a kiss on the forehead to wake me up. It was more of a bang on the door sill, but still, breakfast was right after it, okay? So I just kind of feel like I totally understood this conversation, and this was one of the scenes where I felt like they stayed in it longer than they normally would, but I still thought the conversation was good because Portia never feels like she lost anything because her daddy was very much in her life. But hearing the way Lauren speaks about him, it made her realize that she did miss out on some things, which is why she keeps fighting so hard to stay in that relationship with the hot dog king who shares his hot dog with everybody, because she wants PJ to not miss a beat when it comes to Dennis's parenting. And I totally understand that, Portia. I really do. But do not hold yourself hostage. Okay, because in the end, that'll also add damage to your child. An unhappy mama who's staying with a man that she can't stand just so her daughter can have a kiss on the forehead every morning before he goes to sell hot dogs to all of greater Atlanta. Child, yeah, no. Okay, so just keep in mind that yes, that is important, but it's also important for the parents to be happy because nobody wants to raise their children in a toxic household. Just saying. Okay, so there was a moment where Portia was talking about Dennis and all of his positive attributes and how, for every little thing, oh, he got his own business. Oh, a leg open every time. He liked me. Oh, he's single. Oh, he ain't got no kids. Like those things were pluses for her. And apparently online, y'all were real upset at Portia for, making that joke on the show. And I'm kind of lost. I don't know what y'all are upset about. All she was saying is he had a whole bunch of good things about him that made him an ideal candidate to be my baby daddy. Okay? He had his own business. He had no prior children. He wasn't married prior. Okay? He had a good family foundation in his mama. Once again, own business, own money, own car, own place. He liked me. He buys me things. He loves me. The sex is good. Like, he may not be all that cute. He cute, but he ain't all that cute. I mean, Portia could do her Morris Chestnut. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I still feel like I totally understood what she meant, especially when you think about all of the women out there who have babies for less. Meaning the nigga ain't got a job, he don't have a car. You pick him up and drop him off, okay? The sex might be good, but when was the last time he paid for anything around y'all household? And what happened? You got pregnant. So I don't want to hear anybody being upset at Portia for being turned on by Dennis having, all of his positive attributes and being able to take care of his damn self as a man, because sometimes it is hard to find, okay? Especially in Atlanta, child. She forgot to mention straight, you know what I'm saying? Living in Atlanta, she forgot to mention there was another thing that made her want to say impregnate me, okay? Portia wanted her baby, and there is nothing wrong with that. And the fact that both Dennis and Portia take Pilar's upbringing very seriously means even more so that she did not make a bad decision in having a baby with him. Now, whether their relationship works out, but I just kind of feel like even when people do get married, even when they do stay together, there can still be a chance down the line that they could break up if things don't work out. And you just never know. It's the journey. It's the journey. But Pilar will be okay. Two parents that love you and provide for you and show you all the love and attention you can need doesn't always have to be in the same household as far as I'm concerned. It just takes two parties that are very serious about maintaining that as, you know, an expectation for their home life and for their child. Because I feel like a lot of y'all don't have that expectation. Y'all don't, you know, need to be there on an everyday basis and all of that shit. Some of y'all daddies. Y'all don't feel like y'all need to do that. And I just kind of feel like, child, I guess. So the engagement party. Child, Candy done made them people think that Joe Biden was coming to her event. So Cynthia and Mike are getting all dressed up in white thinking that they about to go meet Joe Biden. And baby, no. That's not what this was about. Okay. Now, Kenya wanted everybody to get there early before Cynthia. So she told Candy to tell everybody that the doors were going to lock at a certain time and all of this shit. And it's just kind of like, you know, them girls still going to show up whatever time they feel like showing up. Production has already told them, ain't nobody locking no doors. We got a tape today. So whenever you get there, we'll let you in. Okay. Portia calls and tells Cynthia that she was running late. Okay, she was like, girl, I haven't even gotten my wig on yet, and I'm an hour and a half away. I'm like, oh my God. Kenya is going to be so aggravated with y'all showing up late, okay? So when Cynthia and Mike get there, I think Candy, Latoya, no. I think Candy, Kenya, Tanya, I can't remember who else was there. There were some other people there, but those were the main people that were already there. Cynthia and Mike didn't even notice the ice sculpture that says #chill on it. It was like, wait, what's going on? What's going on? I'm like, child, Cynthia knows she be slow sometimes. Oh, so she had to back up and, you know, look at the sculpture. She was like, oh, so we're not meeting Joe Biden. Listen, Cynthia and Mike were excited about meeting Joe Biden and were thoroughly disappointed that that's not what this was. So Candy, thank you for setting the bar a little bit too high, and now they're disappointed, okay? So Cynthia takes Kenya to the side and asks her to be her bridesmaid and no! Y'all, Kenya and the hyena laugh. Jesus Christ. It's so damn aggravating. But she's so pleased that Cynthia has asked her to be a bridesmaid, okay? Then we see Candy make up a song on the spot with the band. Okay, just chill with you. I just wanna chill with you. Chill out. Sorry, I had to do it. But yeah, so Marlo gets there like 30 minutes late. And then Cynthia asked Candy to be a bridesmaid. Girl, I didn't think you were gonna ask me. And then Portia came in last, okay? Well, not last, but last of the main cast, okay? She came in with her burgundy wig on beach, and Kenya was so bothered because Kenya was giving her speech to Cynthia and Mike right at the time that Portia comes in. Portia had no idea what was going on. At this point, she still doesn't know that it's a surprise engagement party. She's like, it's the engagement, okay. I'm like, girl, be quiet. Like, you know this girl is going to be bothered, but I think Portia is in the mindset of, child, I don't give a shit. Okay? I don't give a shit. I'm going to stay and do whatever the hell I want to do. If Kenya is bothered, oh well. Okay? Child, Kenya called herself trying to sing on the microphone, and Candy was like, what are you doing? Like, oh, girl. So she takes the mic, and Candy starts singing her chill song again. I just wanna chill with you. Okay? And Cynthia and Mike do a little slow dance and a little tongue kiss. You know, everybody in the room is kind of feeling the horny energy and everything. And then Portia and Candy do a duet, and when Portia hit that, I just wanna Netflix and chill with you, I was done. I was dying laughing, y'all. I thought the Candy Portia duet was hilarious and literally the best, most entertaining part of this entire episode, if you ask me. Okay. Cynthia gets emotional, which is funny because I don't know whether she's crying because she's disappointed that she's not going to meet Joe Biden, or if she's emotional because the girls are showing her so much love. I can't tell. At dinner, when they, all sit down to eat, Portia talks about vegan sex and how everybody should try it. And I'm like, girl, bucket list. Latoya is an hour and a half late. And Kenya says, better late than never. Oh, that's all you got for her? Okay, fine. Portia asked who Cynthia is going to make her bridesmaids, and she didn't really want to say anything. Eventually, she puts it out there that she asked Candy and Kenya, and Portia was like, girl, I didn't think she was going to ask me to be a bridesmaid. I don't know, like, what the issue was, but I didn't think I was going to be one of them, okay? Because them girls is like this. And that's when Latoya decides to show everyone Kenya's nude photo that is the screensaver on her phone to a table full of people, to Mike and also to Todd. I mean, it was a lot. I just kind of felt like, why are you showing that to everybody? What is the deal? Kenya's like, it was just nice for somebody to make you feel sexy and vibrant because my husband isn't doing it. Child, I am so past this whole Latoya and Kenya kitty clicking situation. I am past it. Okay. Kenya tells us who can get it. She says Candy can get it. Everybody wants to bump cooch with Candy, but Candy said her and Todd are a package deal. And of course she wants to bump cooch with Cynthia. Cynthia thicker than a Snicker. Then we move on to the fact that Kenya was disinvited and could not give her Rosa Parks doll directly to Portia and baby Pilar. But she tries to blame it on Lauren, and Portia was like, I know, because Lauren just doesn't know where we are. Nobody really knows where we are in this relationship, Kenya. Okay? Kenya doesn't want to have that conversation right now, so she kind of just, brushes over it. And I was just kind of like, I swear, y'all know y'all want to fight so bad, huh? And Portia was like, you're doing exactly what my sister was afraid you were going to do. Make it about you. This is supposed to be about Cynthia and Mike, and, you're making it about you. That's what Kenya tends to do. Listen, the episode was boring, okay? It's subpar at best, okay? The most entertaining shit about it was Lil Ace crying about, Riley and her nose job going to college. Latoya and Kenya pretending like they want a kitty click, and that's only because the deepest eye roll in my spirit, the deepest eye roll that I feel deep down to my spirit about that situation. And I actually thought the conversation when Portia and Lauren were talking about their different, understandings and relationships with their father, and that made me sad because I have an understanding of that, and to see Portia get emotional like that, like I felt that, you know what I'm saying? If anybody I feel like is being genuine, I really do believe that it's Portia in a lot of her scenes, because people try to make it seem like she's faking the funk all the time. But that scene was something that made me feel like that was some real shit happening in that moment. But people are saying that production is trying to protect Portia. I'm not exactly sure from what. But I'm keeping my ears and my eyes open. Okay, I probably won't be in these comments, but I'll be paying attention to the blogs, and I'll be checking out the next episode to see where I find, things might be a little askew. We already know that last episode, it seemed as if they cut the portion of the episode where Kenya talked about how Portia was getting arrested intentionally. They cut that portion out. But then she said it later on in the episode when she was on the phone complaining about not being invited to the party. So I didn't understand that situation. And now, we're dealing with this, and people are saying either they're protecting Portia or it's because they didn't have a lot going on at the beginning of the season. So now they're kind of chopping it up a lot in order to get us to the meat and gravy of the season. Like this. I don't know. But either way, I gave y'all a review. I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm going to give y'all girlfriends tomorrow because I'm tired. So I'm going to edit this and put this up, and then I'll see y'all for the panel, and then I'll get girlfriends done on Tuesday. I promise. But right now, I just feel like I don't have it to give. I love you guys, though. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Mwah! I'll see y'all in the next one.